Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Seven Deadly Sins Dragon's Judgment, episode 22, and it is chaos! We are learning about this new source of power that apparently created everything, so it seems like, I don't know how they're gonna top this, right? All the time shows are trying to come out with, a greater and greater evil, so, what does unless this show just ends, obviously not this season, but after the whole chaos thing is dealt with, but when you introduce the thing that created everything, how do you top that, but either way, it's really interesting. We have this priestess of the lake and stuff like that who's feeding this knowledge. Merlin, who's made it her goal to bring back the chaos because she couldn't cope with the fact that she didn't get to be with Meliodas, which wasn't my favorite. I'm usually not the biggest fan of when a character does everything for, whether it's a boy doing it for a girl or a girl doing it for a boy. It's typically not my favorite thing when their whole purpose revolves around that, because I feel like that takes away from their own character and it's just all about the other person, But either way, that's how it is, so we just have to accept it and watch. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what happens next, and let's get started, shall we? Ready, we're going to start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. The King of Chaos. I've loved you for 3,000 years and you ignored me. Interesting. That coffin again, right? We've heard of that. Oh. What? She was the one that reactivated it? Well, shit. Okay, well, Merlin is shaping up to, because I wasn't sure, I wasn't sure if Merlin was misguided, right? And because I was thinking she hasn't done anything bad yet in bringing Arthur back, and Arthur hasn't done anything bad yet. Oh, that wasn't always like that, was that? It showed the sins and then just Esconer's axe. Oh, damn. It might have been like that last episode, but I just noticed it this one. But I don't think it's been like that for the whole show. Damn. Right in the feels. But yeah, I was thinking that she didn't do anything too bad yet, you know? Like, they defeated the Demon King, and, like, sure, that helped aid her to do what she did here. That's fine, you know? Demon King needed to go anyway, you know? But now that we know this, I'm more on, like, the, okay, maybe she is just gonna be, like, evil bad guy, you know? Whew. I've been super busy recently, though, guys. Like, it's crazy. Whenever my grandfather comes in, he flies in, and you know, we don't see him for years because he lives far enough away that he has to fly in, you know. So whenever he does, we always plan like a lot of little get-togethers and everything. So most of my days have been freaking spending time with family and all that in between doing this, and it's crazy. Hmm. Yeah. Damn. Okay. I imagine so. Does that mean she manipulated the king's vision to, like, have that prophecy? He's talking to Merlin there, priestess of the lake. Ah. The reveal to the characters now. The Mother of Chaos. Such a derpy looking thing. Well. Hmm. What is it doing? Hmm. An empty husk. So, yeah, whatever was inside is now gone. Oh, okay. So that's what it was. The Mother of Chaos has been put into Arthur. Alright, it's coming together a little more now. So my next thing is... Did he grab her boob? Oh my god. What? Why did that happen? Oh, he's passively using the power to, like, paint a picture, maybe? Can he see? Yeah. All the shit that... Yeah. Okay, so he can see it. He just wasn't paying attention. Oh no, the Morthadon! Oh god, this thing. We still don't know what that is. Oh. What is this thing? Shit. Oh my god, it ate his arm! What is it? Ugh. A fragment of chaos. Oh my god, that thing's terrifying. A fragment of it. So just like a portion of it somehow... Jeez. Ugh, so gross. I don't think there's negotiating with that thing. Ugh. Jesus. So many things are happening. Oh. Oh my god. It isn't an illusion? TN. Is he about to use his King of Chaos powers? Oh shit. Jeez. Alright. Oh my god. Okay, so he does get the sword back. This thing is just... It's always disturbed me ever since we met it, but now it's just even worse. Jeez. Just instantly. Well, damn. Yep, well. He's still losing an arm, can still affect him that much. Well, bye-bye. Okay, well. They disappear. She is smiling. Oh, we got a Subarashi. Seemingly light and dark. Oh, man. I'm still curious about what Merlin's, like... Like, what does she want to do with the King of Chaos? That's what I'm wondering. Like, is that what she's hoping for? And then when it inevitably goes south, is she gonna fight against it because of that? Or... Ah, the darkness around the sword went away. Nice. I'll talk more in the discussion about that. Hmm. They lost 2 members now. Elaine looks so small there. Like, I know she is, like, pretty small, but... Hmm. Yep. The problem is if you attack him, you run the risk of drawing that darkness out, right? What? Uh-oh. Oh, is it not destroyed? God damn it. Well, shit. Oh, it's even bigger. Jeez. Well, that's still a problem. It was not vanquished. And that is it. Damn. Alright. Well. It's interesting, to say the least, you know. I'm still, like... I'm still waiting for that moment where I understand Merlin's, like, full motives, you know? Because I understand her motives up to what she has accomplished right now, right? But the thing is what's next, right? That's the big question on my mind. Ah. Alright, guys. That should be it. Yes, it is. Alright, guys, that is it for episode 22. Yeah, so I don't know if, like, because Arthur teased here of the idea of, you know, this chaos is, you know, immeasurable power that can be used good or bad, and he kind of put words in her mouth saying, like, you wanted this power to be used for good, right? And, like, we never actually got an answer from Merlin there. He just kind of spoke, and she just kind of sat there, and, like, she didn't say, yes, I want you to use this power for good, you know? It's almost like she, like, worked on this whole chaos thing. There's two things that I can think of. Like they said, she worked on this whole chaos thing to fill a void in her heart, right? So either this was all just to fill that void, and it's like she doesn't have a grand scheme, you know, or her grand scheme could be that she just wants to observe what Arthur does. Like, she cultivated this boy from when he was young and gave him this power, and now she could just, like, see what he does with it, you know? I don't know. Or she could have some kind of, you know, grand scheme involved, you know, like, make me a second Meliodas that I could be with, you know, that likes me. If this thing is, like, created all of creation, it should be able to do literally whatever she wants, you know? Like, obviously, I don't think that, I really hope she doesn't go for, like, I hope that wasn't her plan all along, was to bring chaos back for it to manufacture her a lover, you know? But, that was just me, like, throwing something out there. But I don't know, like, I think that's, like, the biggest thing right now is not knowing what Merlin wants to do now that she accomplished her goal of, you know, reviving chaos in Arthur, you know? But the problem with what... I want to go back and see what Meliodas said, because I think I, like, spaced out a little bit and didn't actually in any case, we can't leave those two alone. But that monster cat was defeated. Aren't we all safe for now? Chaos is still around, though. I know all of you... Okay, so I didn't really miss much. I wasn't sure if he... Because I missed, like, whatever... one of those lines where he said, like, we need to watch out for those two or whatever. Or keep an eye on those two. Because I thought, like, when I missed that line, the context I got from the later lines was, like... And then all of them being like, huh? You know? And it cutting to multiples of them doing it. It just made me think that maybe he said, like, we need to take Arthur down or something was the line. But no, okay. I like that better, because what I was thinking, and I mentioned it in the episode, was if Arthur is able to control it and is able to use it for good, it's a classic TV show trope that, like, someone who's trying to use it for good gets attacked because people are scared of the power, right? And by attacking him, you draw out the darkness within him, and you create the very thing that you are scared of, which is something that I still think they need to be very wary of, you know? So it's like this tough choice between, like, do we attack first and hopefully take out this power before it, you know, consumes everything? Or do we wait and just hope that Arthur can control it, you know? and it's a very fine line they're walking, you know. So I can see the merits in both decisions, you know, but because if you wait, it might be too late by the time he like flips that switch and goes dark, you know. Which, I mean, there's no way you introduce something like this into the story and just have it end with, oh, they all lived happily ever after, and Arthur created a peaceful world, the end, you know? Like, there's no way it goes that way, which makes me think that it is gonna go bad. So, either that or something will come to the forefront that threatens that peace if it does exist, you know? So, I don't know. It's really gonna be interesting where we go from here. You know, that's like my big curiosity. You know, especially now that like we're down like at least one Seven Deadly Sin. Merlin still like technically could pretty easily come back into the fold if things like don't quite go as she planned. Like I don't feel like what she did there was a fully burnt bridge. You know, like I feel like what she did was wrong. You know, she put the curse back on Elizabeth, which is bad, but she also saved Elizabeth from being killed by the curse, you know, with, like, the big rock falling on her and stuff like that. But she mainly did it, like she said, to motivate Meliodas to take down the Demon King. And, like, the Demon King was doing evil shit. He wanted this war to keep going and everything. So it's not like technically you could see the Demon King as a victim in this, but he also was doing things of his own volition that were just straight up evil, you know? So I don't think there's any harm in like her orchestrating the sins to defeat him, you know, even if it was like this, like, sure, like, you're gonna feel a little betrayed because you didn't know that she's been like planning this all along from behind the scenes, you know, but I don't think she's done anything quite yet that would be like, okay, you're never gonna be allowed back here. We hate you, you know, you're gone for good, you know? So the way that ended, sorry, there's a bug landed on my desk, figured I'd take it out while I can. But yeah, like, I think that's where my opinion is at, is like, I don't hate Merlin so much yet that I feel like she couldn't come back from this, but I don't know if she will. So are we just going to be down 2 members? Like, do we ever replace them? Because I don't know if we could ever replace them and me be happy with it, you know, at least not for like a long time or something. But, or do we just keep calling the show Seven Deadly Sins, but we just have our, you know, 5 characters doing what they do with Merlin doing stuff on the side, you know? I don't know. It's certainly going to be interesting, but was it freaking Cath has always been creepy. Like, I was always creeped out by it, even when it was like a little talking plushie next to him, and then we saw it like eat some dude, and that made me like terrified of it. And then it transformed into this shit, like 2 different transformations in this episode, and both of them just disturbing as hell. So they did a really good job of making that like creepy as hell, though, because sometimes there's like evil things in a show that I don't necessarily feel are truly like things that are supposed to be creepy, and the characters say that it's creepy, but I never really feel like, oh, it's creepy, like, to me, you know? I don't have any examples, but I feel like that's happened before, you know? But here, I did feel like this was creepy, you know? So I felt like they did a really good job with drawing that. Which, I mean, obviously, I'm talking about the anime here, but I'm commenting on the manga, because I imagine this isn't filler. So, I imagine Cath is in the manga and they just adapted it to the anime. So I'm mainly complimenting the manga, but I felt like it looked really good animated here too. So, but yeah, jeez, and I mean, Arthur, if he can harness and truly master this power and stay on the side of good, it's going to be an amazing thing, you know. But I just, with the way stories are told, do not think that it's going to be like that. And if it is, then I guess they're going to have to introduce something new that combats it, you know. But I don't know, like, what they could introduce that could stand up to it, unless it's like the supreme deity, you know, or something. But because like they sealed chaos away before, right? It took the Demon King and the Supreme Deity to do it. They mentioned it here in this episode. But maybe with the help of like the Seven Deadly Sins and the Supreme Deity or something, they'd be able to do it again, you know? But the thing is whatever comes to do it, if Arthur controls it and stays on the light side, whatever comes after him would have to be evil, right? It would have to be trying to disturb the peace, and I don't know why the Supreme Deity would do that. Granted, I'm still kind of correlating the whole, like, Demon King, Supreme Deity as, like, heaven, hell, as in good, evil, and it's not necessarily, like, that's the case, you know? Like, we've seen how the goddess race can be evil. Like, we've seen Ludociel back 3,000 years ago, you know, the way he acted and everything. Obviously, he turned around in the end, but we know that it doesn't mean pure good and pure evil. And then we also, on the other side of it, we see Meliodas, who comes from the, you know, the demon race, yet he is this good guy, you know? So I gotta look at them more as just, like, races, you know? So I guess it is possible that the Supreme Deity could just become evil, you know, at some point and be a threat. But yeah. Anyway, I'm super curious to see where this goes from here. We only have 2 more episodes before the end of the season, and then I will finally be caught up and just be waiting for the next season like you guys, you know? So we're inevitably going to get cliffhangered. They're not going to deal with this chaos stuff this season, so it's just going to be curious, like, where they decide to end it, you know? Because, I mean, regardless, like I said, just the fact that they brought this chaos stuff in this season and we've gotten this much of it is already more than I would have expected for, like, a typical show, you know? But Seven Deadly Sins has proved that it's not afraid to end a season with a shit ton of questions. Because sometimes what they'll do is they'll, like, for a lot of shows, is they'll end the season, but they'll give you a little teaser in the final episode of, like, what's to come. So, like what I think probably could have happened if I was, like, thinking of this as a normal show is Arthur being reborn and saying the name King of Chaos, but not have any of the crazy shit happen. Maybe just have Arthur come back with, like, black eyes and say King of Chaos, but don't have any of, like, the trippy bullshit that happened before. Just have him, like, waking up from being dead and being called the King of Chaos, and then it ends, and then we wait till the next season, you know? That's the kind of shit that, like, a TV show would do. Or they'd even just, like, leave it at, like, the scales have been unbalanced, and that means, like, chaos will return, or whatever. Like that one Vivian or whatever, the witch chick said. Just leave it, like, they could even leave it as vague as that, and then you have an idea of what's coming, but you don't, like, know. But no, Seven Deadly Sins is a bit different in that they, you know, they already revealed it, they already gave us a lot of info about it, and now we're gonna be, you know, moving forward for the next couple episodes, whatever we're gonna see, and then it's just gonna end, and we're gonna have to wait, which, I mean, last season, we, you know, ended in the middle of the Holy War, you know, like, not really much resolution at all. I actually think it ended on, like, a build-up moment. Like, I think, like, Esterosa was, like, transforming or something, and then it ended. I'm not sure. I can't fully remember where the season, like, stopped, because I watched it in, like, I just kept going, you know, like, the new season was already out when when I ended that season, so I was able to just go right into the next episode. So I didn't feel that break enough to know where that break was, but either way, it ended in like the middle of the Holy War, so yeah. Who knows? But I'm looking forward to it. This has been a good episode. I'm really enjoying Seven Deadly Sins. I think I started getting a little bored of the whole like demon stuff, you know? And now introducing this chaos stuff, I'm intrigued again. It's feeling like refreshed and everything, and it's not the same like, Demon King this, Demon King that for 3 seasons, So I'm looking forward to this whole chaos stuff and learning more about it and how we deal with it and where it goes wrong and things like that. Like, where does Arthur go wrong? Does the power itself corrupt him, or does Arthur get corrupted by does Arthur corrupt it with his own dark thoughts or something? I don't know, but yeah. That's going to be it for me, guys. Thank you so much. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hit that subscribe button if you did. Check out my Patreon if you want to get more from me. You can see a couple episodes ahead. Actually, you can see the rest of the season ahead since I'm 2 ahead on my Patreon. So check that out. And you'll also get access to the next show that'll be coming, which isn't even decided yet. Or at the time of me recording this, it might be very close to the poll being over. So yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much, and the link to the Patreon is in the description too, just so you know, and it's going to be popping up right here. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.